Hello everyone. Welcome back. It has been a while, so it has been. Welcome. We're here for a new series on Assetto Corsa. We have the Supercars, the Australian Supercars, the old Car of the Future Gen, or Gen 2, whatever you want to call them, previous gen Supercars for an American Tour. 6 rounds, 6 brilliant American tracks coming up. Yeah, looking forward to this one. We are not far away from qualifying. We're about to have a 6-minute qualifying session. We'll set the grid for a first 30-minute plus 1 lap race, and then we'll have a second race, same length, but with a complete reverse grid. From the race 1 results, should be very interesting. I believe we have, yes, 18 people, so quite a full field. Should be quite interesting. These cars, 2 different tire compounds, softs and super soft. Super soft's so much stronger than the soft, but do wear out quicker. We are about to head to qualifying. Making sure, yep, I have everything set up how I want to. So yeah, it won't be long before the session ticks over. Should be an interesting series. Looking forward to this. Yeah, it has been a little while since our last stream. Sort of in a while. It's been nearly a month back in this first half of December on LMU. Doing some GT3 racing at Portimao. Unfortunately, we won't be continuing that Friday series anymore. Just wasn't going well, and we've got other plans. We've got a new Thursday series now for the next 6 weeks. It will be starting, of course, in a couple of days. So we'll be doing that instead of the RCI series. But yeah, looking forward to that. It's also been quite a while since our last Assetto Corsa stream. That's back early October. So it was with the Indy cars. But yeah, looking forward to this. We have just over a minute till the start of qualifying. It'll be interesting to see where we can slot in amongst the field. One thing with this series is we don't have tire warmers, so we don't. So we're going to have cool tires when we leave the pits. Car's going to be a bit slidey. Oh, that was nice. Right, I'm being a little bit funny. But we're away for qualifying. Short qualifying session, only 6 minutes, so people want to get out, want to try and get laps on the board. unfortunately, because we weren't able to get out quickly. We're in amongst the traffic. So we're going to have to make a gap for ourselves. Big queue going on here. It's quite a bit of traffic. Someone's already spun off the final corner. That's not a good way to start your qualifying session. Into turn 1. Get the car slowed down quite nicely. Nearly getting to the rev limiter before braking for the outer loop. A little bit deep on the brakes, not quite keeping the car hooked on the inside. A snap of oversteer trying to put it down the power out of the final corner. Maybe get a bit of slipstream here off the car that's just come out on the right lap. I go pull over. That's through. Get the car hooked up a little bit tighter, the rear end. Sliding out as we try and pull 650 horsepower through the rear wheels. We're over 4/10 up at the moment. But we are catching the car in front. Should be able to just get this lap done before we get held up. Better exit off the final corner. Could be about a 6/10 improvement. They'll be up to provisional pole. Car in front's gone wide. Ruined their lap. Time runs out. And checkered flag is out. clogged up the front right a little bit. Big snaps of oversteer. And we're a few tenths down, so we are. Oh, we've been pipped to pole position by less than a tenth. This lap isn't improving. So we'll just practice a pit entry. That's a really bad pit entry. Locking up on the entry. So, there we have it then. Second in qualifying, top 3 within a tenth. So wait for the session to take over. Temperatures were very low in that qualifying session. We'll see what they are like for the first race when the session takes over. Here we go. It's a little bit warmer. So it is. Fuel. I think this should be enough fuel to do us for the race. I think we'll start in the super soft compound. Pit stop strategy. Yes, one soft tire. Yeah, we'll keep everything like it is now. And it's all down to the start. We have a mix of strategies up and down the grid. It looks like, oh, this should be interesting. Mandatory pit stop between 10 and 20 minutes left in the race. Also, track's got lower grip. Interesting. Something's not quite right there. So here we go then. Lights come on. A lot of wheel spin off the start. You can see the rear end stepping out. for the pole sitter. Car behind's got a good run in the slipstream. I just locked the front up. So falling down to P3. Losing touch from the leaders a bit. But breaking away from 5th position. Of course, remember, you've got to take the soft compound of tyre later on in the race. So we want to break away while we can now. Looks like there's been some people in for early pit stops. The damage on this car is quite ruthless. We've taken the fastest lap of the race. Lock up. Leader picking up the pace. That's a little bit nerve-wracking. Lap car letting us through, but making it quite close there on the apex of T1. Leader is certainly starting to break away. Car rejoining right in front of us. Not ideal. Front running soft tire runner is doing 48s. Shows you just how much slower. You know, they're over 2, nearly 3 seconds slower than the super soft tire at the moment. That car kindly lets us through. Just how the rear end of these cars wiggle around as you're trying to put the power down. Pit window will be opened at the end of this lap. deep into left-hander. Car's starting to move around more and more as the tyres wear out. Not necessarily going that much slower, but car becoming harder to drive. Lap car running wide onto the grass. Oh, the rear end really sliding around. They'll tap on the wall. Yeah, pace certainly dropping off. But soft tires were only in the 48s. By halfway through the race now. Oh, big lock up on the front right. Hey Kevin, it's going well, thank you. Currently on race 1 of 2. Fighting on these worn super soft tires. Not too long before we have to pit, but the tires are starting to struggle. A little bit of a messy lap here. passing the people behind pit. Oh, another lock up on the front right. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's, Kevin. Oh, they both pit now. Interesting. So I'm going to try and do the overcut on them. Now they're gonna have cool tires for their out lap. So there is a chance that we jump them. To the pits. Oh, come on, game. Oh. Oh, that. Oh. Oh dear. I believe I can do a little circumvention of this. Oh, I think I then just get disqualified from the race. That's annoying. I'll put soft tires on. I was gonna have like 29 liters. But yeah. Technically I haven't done the mandatory pit. If I do this. That's annoying. Oh well, we still have 15 people in the race. gaps have opened up quite a bit. They can see third place is on the super soft now. Let's see what time they're going to do here. 45.2. That might be actually be fastest lap of the race. Seems like the field has spread out quite a bit. Yeah, only top 7 are in the lead lap, 8th down have all been lapped. So yeah, it seems like things have spread out a little bit. Ooh, they were 1.2 seconds quicker. I'm gonna fight for P11 here. See how much the gap to between third and second has come down. It was like 17 seconds. It's now less than 12. It is coming down rapidly. Yep, there is second race. It's a full reverse grid. I don't think we'll count for the reverse grid, unfortunately. So we'll be down at the back. Oh, a lap car gang in the way. More time show off. I mean, if we did finish third that race, we've had a couple of cars behind us. So I'm not too worried. Ooh, into the wall. Understeering through the final corner. Probably has some damage after that. Still racing an LMU, yes. going to be doing a GT3 series on Thursdays for the next 6 weeks. So starting in a couple of days. I was doing one through December, but I wasn't having a lot of fun with it. I've been taken out in all three, in the first half of the series, in the first 3 races. And it was a very sweaty lobby, so I decided, you know what, I'm not so interested. Oh, looks like, oh, someone's had a spin. Just a couple of cars not appearing on the track map. A little bit annoying. But yeah, gap's now down to 7 seconds. There's 3 laps to go. But this is where the tires are going to be dropping off. The super softs. It's going to make it a bit harder to continue to close in. Should try leaks as well, but something always fancy and you can't race. Shame. Yeah, leagues are usually good fun if you find the right league. Gotta see a move here for 13th place. So leaders started the penultimate lap. And there will be one more lap to go after. Gap's opening up between 4th and 5th. It's opened up a couple of seconds in the last lap. Championships on LMU, I haven't tried the championships since they're behind the subscription. So I haven't tried them. I've heard good things about them. The people that I've seen talking about them that do take part in them have said, generally say positive things about them. Yeah, the field has spread out for this race. It is the first race of the season, so maybe, I mean, I didn't see if there were any sort of incidents on lap 1 that sort of helped spread things out. I mean, when you see the minute gap between 7th and 8th, kind of speaks that everyone's 8th down has had an issue of sorts. But yeah, as leaders start final lap, I mean, like 2nd, 3rd, 3.5 seconds. You know, that was 17 minutes, or 17 seconds, less than 10 minutes ago. Just shows you the difference in the tire compounds. But I think it's going to be a little too late for Yakush, or Peter, to take second place. Definitely would have been interesting to see where we would have ended up, you know, being between these two surfboard forehands. See the car moving around. Fortunately, that will be it. Final lap done and dusted. Brought the gap down to 2.1 in the end. Go. Alright, see you there, Kevin. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. I've had someone drop out. Yeah, it has been a tough race. If we're going to start the back, I think we should start on the softs. And then put the super softs on part way through. Probably pit on the first lap that we can. But yeah, this is assuming that we're going to be at the back. Yeah, looks like everyone has finished. But nice to see a good mix of strategies. Yeah, it's a shame things were so spread out. But hopefully things will be a bit closer in this reverse grid race. Also, all three manufacturers represented in the top four. Two Holdens, Mustang and a Nissan. Mustang has been the most popular choice. But still a nice few Holdens and Nissans through the field. Right, session finally completing. So we'll be put onto the grid, then we'll have another minute and a half before the final race gets started. Here we go, yeah. Towards the back of the grid. I don't think this list is quite accurate. If I press this and this... Oh, okay. I think my settings have gone wonky. Yeah, I think I will try starting on the softs. And yeah, see how that goes for me. Yep, back of the grid. This should be interesting. Much better pull off the grid. It looks like 4 or 5 wide into T1 there in front. As we try and get tires up to temperature. That's unfortunate. Someone got spun round. Nothing we can do to avoid that with cool tires. Has dropped us off the back of the pack. Someone's gone wide into the wall there. Oh, that was race winner of race 1. Looks like they've got a lot of damage. And they've had to return to the pits. Alright, putting a flat spot on the front right. Track is a little bit warmer, so it is. Not much warmer. Ooh, someone's... A couple of people having crashes through the S's. Make it through cleanly though. Someone else having issues. Fortunately, coming at the wrong time means we have to back out for potential move on the car in front. slight tap in the back. Not really getting these soft tires up to temperature. Not yet, at least. Have a run, but running deep to the final corner. They're going to try and pull off a cut back. Maybe a move into T1 if they're brave. See how much slower the lap times are than race 1. Looks like another car had to return to the pits. Oh, egg lock up again. Leave us under pressure from the car behind. Oh, car behind spun it though, trying to put the power down. Minutes till the pit window opens. Struggling with this front right. Have to go 2 more laps. See, most of the people in front of us are on the super soft. So they'll have to run the soft tire for the later portion of the race. Pit window's gonna open round about now. So we'll come in at the end of this lap, put on a set of super soft tyres and run to the end. Go repair the damage, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Just try and maximise our pace. Second car's struggling with their connection. Has slowed up. Oh, I think that car in front is damaged. Second place from the first race. A little bit easier into the pit lane. Let's come into for a pit stop. Just by getting the car stopped. We are going to lose a little bit of time for the damage repair. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Gotta be careful on cool tires again. Come out just in front of a lapped car. So now it's time to push flat out, see if we can make the time back up. car just in front. Go get some nice slipstream off of them. Also go pull over in the S-Bike. Very nice. Here they run into the back of us. I don't know how much time is lost from a pit stop. See how much quicker we are with these these super soft tires. Close fight for the lead at the moment. Just over 4 minutes till the pit window closes. Like that 49's at the front. Got a very laggy car in front of us. One car's in the pits. Looks like we're gonna jump them. Well, we have. Oh dear, that's scary. Don't really want to be on the outside of someone who's struggling with lag. I think they're going into the pits. Thank God, that was scary. Looks like everyone has come through the pits. Yep, everyone has. They're onto the soft tire. 11 minutes to go. Plus 1 lap. We're 11 seconds behind. They're going to be on cool tires at this point, so they're going to be struggling. Gap's down to 7 seconds to lead. One of the cars in front is struggling, had a big slide out of the first of the 2 left-handers there. Go around the outside of the final corner here. Certainly past the peak of the tire. Right, closing in on P3 then. Look how much more corner speed we're able to take. Send up the inside with a front right lock. That's us through to third. And there's first and second. Though their tires are going to be up to temperature 9. Whereas ours are starting to drop off. Look how much we're gaining still. I mean, our fastest lap is more than 2 seconds quicker than theirs. They've gone deep into T1. That's going to be second place. Later, just a second and a half up the road. Remember, we were doing 49s on our soft tire, and that was at the start of the race when the track was a little less grippy, was a little slower. Also on with a little bit more fuel on board. Leader's gonna defend, but we're gonna have the grip to just go right around the outside. Another front right lock up. adds us into the lead. We've just got to bring it home now. Probably 5 laps to go. Oh, rear end really stepping out there. Four minutes left in the race. So that will be 4 laps to go. Seven-second lead now as we're approaching a couple of flapped cars. Rear end snapping again. That car lets us through. I had a feeling they were going to do so when they took a hard right on the exit of Hill Corner. Time runs out in the session, but we'll have one more lap after this. Oh, the Haptic car spun, trying to put the bar down. I think they might have got collected by, yeah, I think they did, by the next car behind them. That's a shame. I've got the lagging car in front of us as we start the final lap. 12.5 second lead. Yeah, nice. That's not scary at all. Passing a car on the left-hand side, then having them appear on your right. I'm just going to put myself over here just in case they lag bubble, which they did. I have the final corner. That's going to be a race win. I mean, we were certainly fortunate that the other quick people had issues. We did have a small issue of our own. We did start from the back, so I think we can still take some pride in that. yeah, that's a fun race. I assume some of my people had issues again. Um, yeah, it seems like some people just like it's so easy to get sort of terminal damage to the point that you need to reset to pits. Um, so yeah, track was very low grip also throughout the whole thing, which I'm not too sure of. It shouldn't have been like that. That certainly wasn't the intention. So yeah, that's something that's going to need looking at. Um, but yeah, some fun racing. Really enjoyed that. Shame about the engine in race one, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Um, yeah. That's going to be it for today's stream. Somewhat short, only about 1.5 hours. Um, but yeah, a nice way to introduce the new year. Seriously, I'm looking fun too. Cars difficult to drive, as we've seen. But some, good strategy opportunities. She makes up for some good racing too throughout the season. So yeah, looking forward to the rest of the season. But yeah, that's good it for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in, for lurking. Thank you, Kevin, for chatting a little bit too. Hope you enjoyed the races, and those watching the VOD back too. Thank you very much. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back on Thursday with our GT3 series on LMU. I can't remember what track we're at, but yeah, you'll have to see on Thursday. And yeah, and after that, it'll be next Tuesday again for round two, which is going to be at VIR, Virginia International Raceway. Another brilliant American track. Those high-speed S's, the car can actually get a little bit of air off the curbs through there. It'll be a lot of fun through these cars around there. So yeah, looking forward to that a lot. So yeah, thank you all very much for joining. Hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you again on Thursday. If not, on Tuesday. Until then, take care. Have a good Wednesday and a good weekend if I don't see you until then. Happy New Year, Geeky. Happy New Year to you as well. Thanks for lurking around, and yeah, thank you. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Yeah, I need to actually press the right button. No, there we go. Bye bye.